Well, my heart was broken twice this year. First, when my girlfriend of a year just stopped talking to me. That hurt. It hurt. I'm over it as much as anyone can be over things that happen that hurt you. They linger on for a while. If the right thing triggers an emotion, you remember them. Like I still, I don't know, I'm an emotional person. I still remember moments with my first girlfriend back in high school, who I have no feelings whatsoever anymore. But I remember things and they trigger little emotions, and you just feel things, right? So I mean, these things last with you forever. Those memories, memories just happen. They're just there, and then they stick, and they make you feel things, or they don't. Some more than others. Sometimes you remember something and it doesn't do anything to you. Sometimes I'll just be sitting around. I'll remember friends who passed away, and just it just gets to you. And then there's less important things like when your deck in Magic is banned. It's funny because like I really liked playing Lotus Breach. I was never really good at it. Never really won with it. But man, people just hated those combo decks in Pioneer. They really did because like I would even like I don't know like there was. I mean, I guess they just didn't. We're just like taking the format down. People weren't really liking it because of those combo decks. But like I wasn't seeing them win in my area, like I wasn't doing great. I mean, I would win games with Breach when, well, we haven't really had much anymore, but like people were like doing, you can have 8 land or elf type effects in a deck, in a green deck, and this would be completely like, you know, just completely just fast as fuck and just like Winota out like turn 3 with like it's like turn 1 Winota, turn 2 the Legion, the Legion War Boss, then send the token, and then the next one you can drop out Winota and you have like the Goblin. It's just fast, just fucking, and then you're like getting the Angrath thing that doubles all damage just really really fast. And but like I don't know how consistent it is. I know I got my ass slapped by it when I was playing Breach against it, and and Breach is, I mean, like the key card to Lotus Breach, Lotus Field, like if you have just Breach, you're not really gonna win. You need Lotus Field. Lotus Field is very important to the Lotus Breach combo, and like it gets shut down by Damping Sphere. Like all right, yeah, you have to run Damping Sphere, but just like, I don't know. Maybe it's because I play formats like Legacy, where like Legacy, I have to dedicate. I mean, not Legacy. I mean, yes, Legacy, but I mean, like Vintage. Like Vintage, you have to dedicate to Dredge. Like Dredge is just a known thing. Like you're gonna play Dredge. You might not actually, but then your sideboard spots might feel wasted. But like if you do, you need it. You're gonna play shops. You might not, but you need those shop sideboard slots because if you don't spend them, it's a risk you're taking. Um, so that's the situation. So that's just what it is. And I don't know, that to me felt like I don't know. So like just losing Breach, though, it's not like we lost the Lotus Field. If we lost Lotus Field, the deck would be completely dead, right? So we just revert back to you know like the Enter the Infinite you know um all that kind of stuff. But it's a bit of a bummer. I'm not gonna deny that it's a bummer. But um, that's just it's a bummer. But that's not, it's not a big. I mean, it's just Magic. It's not that big of a deal. It's not my entire life or anything. It's not my living. But it's a bummer. It is a bummer. I'm allowed to be bummed about that, right? I really enjoyed playing the deck, and had not been for Corona, there'd be a lot more tournaments this year, and that I do regret not taking Lotus Breach to the GP instead of I last minute switched to Jeskai Ascendancy. That was a mistake. I didn't enjoy playing that deck as much, and but that was just like in the infancy of like Breach as a deck. It was still, I think it was still legal in Legacy at the time. It was kind of a wild time, I think. Right, was it? I think so. I don't think I'd been banned yet. But anyway, point being is that it was a I should have stuck with the deck that I ended up really loving, but it's gone. But we'll just revert back to like what we were doing last year and just add some changes, newer cards, and tweaks for the meta. I mean, people are already getting some results with it in the Lotus Storm kind of combo deck that it was. So that's fine. It'll be fine. It's no big. It's really no big deal. But it's just kind of like, oh, that's a bummer.